Sorry, I'm late. I was reading PokemonCrossroads.com.
Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Late Starters. Hey, it's funny how you can tell when we've been going, I guess, a certain time because people start singing the intro song after the intro.
Hell yeah. It's so good.
We did it. We made it.
We did make it.
What does this come out? Yes. Guess where we are?
Where are we?
Hang on, I gotta make sure. This is bad.
I don't know that you're right about this.
Guess where we are or about to be.
Guess where we were.
Guess where we were.
Yeah, I think we were, right?
Were. Yeah, definitely were.
Guess where we were?
You missed it.
You missed it, guys. It was crazy. Oh my gosh.
Sorry you were late.
Oh.
Nothing else. Got nothing else. Take it from here, Alex. That was too good.
Go on, Alex. Alex, go on.
Sorry you were late for Dragon Con, a place that we all were together, having a great time, sharing a few drinks, sharing a lot of laughs, sharing the good times, sharing the bad times, the whiskey drink, and the vodka drink.
Yeah.
Go next year.
The best of times. It was the worst of times.
What was your favorite part, Tim?
The Guild of Granddaughters.
Oh, yeah. I remember when they did the quest. It was great. What was your favorite part, Austin?
Did Austin just get nervous being interviewed?
He
by
did.
Austin?
He just interviewed himself and did make himself nervous. I get it.
The Pokeballs in the mall. Those are good.
You're just saying that because it's a Pokemon show.
No, I'm just saying this recap because it's the Pokemon show.
Hey, so, sorry if my voice sounds weird. I think I've been out in the rain for too long. But Posey seems to like it. Last time Ford took Posey outside to play in the rain, and Ford himself was checking on to make sure Frankie wasn't dead. And, meanwhile, I was inside making sure, Joey was still alive. I kinda accidentally jabbed him in the throat, trying to find a pulse. Woke him up pretty good. And then we started asking him some questions. Callan went for the listen. I've heard of water torture. I have not heard of fire torture, but you know, you can imagine that's kind of the direction that she went in with Chonks. We managed to get him to talk a little bit, and he and Frankie work for this guy named Harvey Jacquemo, who hired them to collect, aka steal, Pokemon from a list. Well, that put some alarm bells off in my head, so after Ford made Callan leave the room, I talked to him some more, and I asked him if he'd heard of Karai. And it sounds like Harvey and Karai are like rivals, but they're working kind of separate, but in parallel? I don't know. So I went to go get the others, and Ford was making coffee with like Callan hanging off his back, and they were like arguing about those two sometimes. I don't know what they get up to. Anyway, so then Ford came up with this idea to go question Frankie and basically tell him that Joey told us everything and try to trick him, I guess. So we went outside to do that. Unfortunately, Frankie didn't seem to know where Harvey was located, but he said that we could challenge Joey to a Pokemon battle for the information. And Joey agreed, as long as we let him and Frankie go free. So we went outside to this sort of covered arena, and then it was Chonks versus Joey's Sandshrew. And oh my gosh, that thing packs a wall up. That magnitude attack was intense. It took Callan out immediately. And Chonks was really on the ropes for a really long time, and Callan kept having to feed her potions to keep her in the fight. Finally, the Sandshrew did another magnitude attack, took Callan out for the second time, and Chonks just kind of snapped and started just laying on Dragon Rage, and finally conquered the Sandshrew. So, holding up his end of the bargain, Joey pointed out on Ford's map where Harvey was. I felt a little bad for the guy, so I gave him a potion and advised him to go home and rethink his life. Anyway, Joey and Frankie left, and then Ford pointed out that Harvey's actually right on the way to Pewter City. So it sounds like we're gonna pay him a visit. Cool. This should be fine, right?
All right, so we're in a house.
The storm continues above Viridian Forest as our heroes look and stare out different windows of Ned's house.
I'm gonna start ransacking Ned's house looking for an umbrella.
Heroes is a strong word.
Huh?
Heroes is a strong word.
Our trainers
Also a strong word. Look,
are
people
with Pokemon.
These chuckle fucks.
And as you're searching through Ned's house, he comes out of from the back and brings everybody food and tea. And he's like, "Oh, did you find what you were looking for?
Nope.
Oh, can I help you find it?
Yeah, I need an umbrella.
Sure.
Actually, I need like 12 umbrellas, but that's okay. We'll just do.
I would love to help you, but I only have my hat that keeps the rain off of me."
I pick up his remaining snow globe.
Please. Not
You
the
got like a
last one.
tarp? Maybe a tarp I could just hold over? We could each hold a corner of the tarp, and we could walk through the forest holding the tarp above us.
I mean, I have a lot of blankets.
That'll work.
Okay, you can have a blanket, but please don't break that snow globe.
I fake like I'm gonna drop it.
Hang on now. Don't just... He starts to walk. He puts the tray down of food and starts to like hold his hands up and walk towards you.
I give Chonks a nod. And then pretend to drop it again.
I am so sorry about this.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The picture of my mom and her rare knife gun with ashes, built from her ashes, is her picture is now destroyed.
Okay, we gotta go.
My leg lamp,
Yeah, it sounds like a you problem.
my belly button clock.
Wait, what? Hang on. Sorry, you guys were back in the house for a moment. You're what?
Yeah, one of them threw my clock. It was a belly button clock out the window.
What is that?
Belly button clock?
Yep.
Clock. Belly button where the hands are in the middle.
Okay, so our Pokemon threw your useless clock outside and that's a problem?
It told time.
No, it didn't if there was a belly button in the middle of it. You know what it did? It wasted time.
Oh, well. All right.
Did you get it? Do you get it?
I get it.
Okay, so Ford is gonna take one corner of the blanket, and then he's gonna hand one corner of the blanket to Callan, and then hand one corner of the blanket to Victor, and then hand the last corner of the blanket to Posey, so that it's really sitting at an odd angle.
As soon as you turn away from Posey, she drops her corner and just lets it swing.
No, you gotta.
All
right.
She like looks back out the window at the rain and.
And then Ford looks over at Abra, because at Spoons, and is like, and then kind of like holds his hand up, like gauging how high Spoons floats. It's like, no, this works. Then hands the corner to Spoons to hold the fourth corner.
He's just, like grabbing it, just looking at it. So you guys are gonna head out?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're sure, I mean, you're of course welcome to stay for helping with those two jerks. But yeah, if you guys want to get out of here,
Yep, we gotta go.
there's a
Callum puts the snow globe down, but with one of the little like nubbin legs hanging off of the table.
He like runs
Oh
over,
my god.
grabs it. Oh man.
It's terrorism.
I used to work at a plant that made nubbin legs. It's the nubbin leg plant.
NLP for short.
Is that the official word? Nubbin leg?
Nubbin leg.
Welcome to Nubbin Land. That's
Nubbin leg, Georgia.
Whoa, Black Betty. Nubbin leg.
another leg. I don't know what that one was.
Already cried
the
bucket
commercial.
You know what that joke wasn't nubbin.
Well,
having a stroke.
if you guys are, there's a ranger station with an ATV a couple miles into the forest. It's probably a little late now for him to take you. He's probably already headed into town, but he can get you.
Oh, I thought you were suggesting Grand Theft Auto.
I
No,
thought
no,
so
no,
too.
against.
I was
no.
like, please don't suggest that to Callan.
Hey, well, it doesn't. She would probably figure it out on her own, but you guys could head there. He might be able to help you.
Or we can just take it.
See, she figured it out.
I also like to think that we've herded all of Callan's Pokemon that are not in their Pokeballs underneath the middle of the blanket, and they're all just kind of like clumped together.
It's
All the four of us all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None in the Pokeball. It's all of except I have Liddy kind of tucked in close because Liddy's is still, I assume, very small because Liddy
Yep.
went very, very small.
Oh, right.
She's like tucked in, or he's like tucked in, and Chonks is like pulling the egg, and Pidgey's like pushing it so they can get it underneath the. Yeah, it's like rolling over end.
Oh my god. So it's just going in a big oval because eggs are the
Yep.
shape that they are so that they spin on a circle and don't go out of the nest. This egg is just going in a big circle.
They're trying to figure it out.
Like 30 seconds, Alex. Can we go 30 seconds without a bird fact?
I don't think we can.
Does the yolk throw off their rotation?
No.
Yolktation.
You gotta rotate it so the yolk doesn't stick.
Oh, and that's why they spin in a circle. It's nature versus and nurture. Holy
I'll pick up the egg and put it in a backpack.
That's nice of you.
You know, they used to think that if your horse rolled, its insides would get all wonky, but
Yeah.
now they know better.
Damn it, horse girl Tim, can we go 30 seconds without a horse fact?
Well, as you put the egg in your bag, Chonks climbs up and kind of wraps around it, and Pidgey flutters on top. Well,
All right, we're gonna go towards the ranger station, which I assume is on the way to Harvey, which I assume is on the way to Pewter City.
so the ranger station is into the woods a little ways, but if you can make it there and he can help you, you'll save time getting to Pewter City.
To Harvey.
Or who's Harvey, the guy that those assholes that tried to
Yeah.
steal my Naughty. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Nettie. Naughty. I get them confused. They're twins.
Naughty
One
Nettie.
of them's a Weedle.
Are you like medically sound? Should
I'm
we be
okay.
concerned?
I'm all right. I'm just really flustered because all of my guests have caused me issues this last night, except you, Victor.
Oh. You want like some money for your
No.
destroyed possessions
No,
or something?
No,
Are
you
you sure?
you all have done enough. Seriously, you've done enough.
Okay, bye.
See ya. Out.
See ya.
Chunks grabs the stuff off the plate and then hops back up onto the backpack. You guys head out with the blanket. Yeah.
Can I do the thing where I like reach back for a snack?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
There's like a half-eaten sandwich in your hand.
Perfect.
Yeah. You guys get out onto the road, and you hear lightning crash, thunder, and rain is pouring down on you, even through the thick canopy of the forest.
What
And
about
the
the
blanket?
thick canopy of the blanket?
Well, yeah, so the ones that are holding the blanket on the edges are still getting a little bit wet, and your blanket is getting soaked very quick.
All right, so we're gonna head to the ranger station.
Yeah. You head into the woods and are headed towards the ranger station that Ned told you about. So what we're gonna do here is roll initiative. Well, I guess we don't have to roll initiative for you three. It's always the same, right?
Dude, hold on. Did we make it to the ranger station?
Mm-mm.
No.
Not even close. We
Okay.
made it to the woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your goal for this skills check challenge is going to be to make it to the ranger station.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
I kind of want to just drag Spoons around with the blanket while he floats.
Yeah, he's doing that.
Yeah. It's
like anybody that's under the blanket stays pretty dry, but like you guys holding it are still getting a little bit wet, like on your shoulders. I guess for this, you guys can we can roll initiative, or you guys can just pick in which order you go. You just have to stay in the same order.
I rolled it. I just didn't select a valid token.
Yeah, you didn't have to. I didn't put a thing up there. That's on me.
Yeah, that is on you.
We got the same in it.
I think Victor should go first.
You got it. Is that what you?
Hang on.
Oh yeah,
I
maybe
still-
Ford will go first.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
you should-
sorry. I meant since we have the same initiative, I think Victor should go first.
Oh no, Ford goes last.
Sucker!
I want to go first anyway.
Well, fine. Nobody wanted you to go first, including Pokemon Tabletop United, I guess.
Victor, do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right. All right, so it's storming and there's lightning in the sky and it's wet all around you. You guys have this blanket. You're all pretty close together, and you know the general direction of the ranger station. So, how do you start this trek?
I think I'd like to make sure that the route ahead is like safe and that we're not going to get ambushed by any sort of wild Pokemon or humankind.
Okay,
So maybe a perception?
works for me.
Oh, wait, no,
Yeah.
I did it wrong, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna roll d10s.
D10s. Okay, so I have 4 in perception, so 4 D10s?
Mhm.
There we go. Oh no,
Oh.
that's quite bad.
That's a crit failure.
How did that even happen?
I am far too preoccupied with the water dripping down my back.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
It is. It's getting colder and colder, and Spoons is actually starting to get a little bit irritated as well because he's like holding up the one of the corners. So he drops his corner and then tries to go under it and just shakes, and you see like water driplets come off of him and stuff as he's under there. But that kind of slows you guys up a little bit. So yeah. Luckily those don't count as two failures though. They just take away successes. All right, Callan.
Off to a great start.
Well, I think having just heard Victor complaining about how cold he is, I think Callan will just ask Chonks to just go over there. Just go make a little Chonks jacket on Victor. Keep him warm.
What are you going to use?
Command.
Nice.
I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm just a regular one. Oh boy.
All right, so 6 is the threshold, and you do have a success. So, yeah, Chunks hops down off the bag, and you see Pidgey kind of spread his wings a little bit more and cover the egg, and Chunks waddles over to you, Victor, and starts to like climb up your pant leg and move up to your waist, and she does stay under the cover, like the part you're holding with the cover, but she's like wrapping you up, and you do start to feel a little warmer.
I feel warmer on the outside and the inside.
Ford.
Okay. Ford is going to try and make sure that everybody stays focused and keeps moving with a charm.
Okay.
Hey.
So that
There we
is
go.
3 successes.
I am quite charming.
Yeah. You guys, whatever Ford says, it's
Say it.
motivational. Yeah.
Say it.
Hey, Spoons, you want to go grab the corner again, buddy? Hey, everybody's doing a great job. Let's all keep moving. Great job, everybody.
And he floats and grabs the corner and lifts it back up. And that allows Chonks to like move her tail around inside underneath the cover a little bit and keep everybody a little bit warmer. Nice job. That's not a character or anything. I was saying nice job.
I'm
Austin,
imagining like
You are a character.
you are a character. I'm imagining that now that Chonks is like warming up this blanket, anybody who's observing this is just seeing this blanket monster with steam like rising off the top of it coming towards them.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Back to Victor.
Blanket monster.
Where am I in the arrangement?
Wherever you want to be, baby.
I am front left
Okay.
of the blanket monster.
I kind of assumed that Spoons and I were in the back. Can I don't know what this would be, actually. I was going to say, like, can I suggest that we, like, rotate slightly so that I'm in the front to help set pace to get us there faster?
Oh, okay. So I like that. I'll let you either do charm to like convince them to do it, or
I love it. It's like a marching band move. Like we don't like change corners. The blanket just rotates.
Yeah, we just
above
rotate
everybody.
and then like reorient our bodies.
I think athletics could apply to this because you're applying like your knowledge of athletics.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. 3.
more successes.
That's better.
Yeah, Victor. Do you want to describe how that works? Like, you all spin the blanket and you're set.
Yeah.
Set in place.
Yeah, just as we're walking, we'll move to is that clockwise? And then so I end up in the front left, and then we'll speed up a little bit.
Nice. Cat.
It's not a square blanket, so now we're like walking like long ways down the
Callan.
All right. Just for fun, Nana's my thing. I just want to swing that backpack around to the front now that I'm rotating towards the back of this thing so it stays under the cover. Can Callan look at where the various... Listen, I'm just going to go buck wild, okay? You can tell me no. You can always tell me no. But what I'm going to say is on which side of the trees the Kakuna and Metapod are nesting to determine if we're heading the correct direction still in the forest.
Okay, what do you want? What skill do you want to use?
I'm not great at it, but I feel like survival is the one to use.
I'll let you use survival or Pokemon education.
Ooh, let me see if one's higher. They're not. So I'll use either or, whatever Austin's heart desires.
That's a success.
Not a raise the roof, but I felt like everybody else got to do it, so I'm
Yeah. That was slap the roof.
That was like I didn't win, so I just kind of like...
You know what that is?
That's the waving arm guys from Spyro?
When Kermit introduces the guest on
How
the Muppet
fucking
Show.
dare
That's
you.
exactly
How
no!
fucking dare you?
I was thinking the inflatable guys at the car dealership.
Wacky Wave Inflatable M2 Band.
Yeah, those guys.
That's exactly what... Hey everybody, it's Outcast!
That's contempt to Tim.
Oh.
Just putting that out there.
Oh.
You got a point of contempt.
Yeah.
Alex, you are not my audience.
It's like anti-inspiration.
8 o'clock in the goddamn morning, Tim.
So
I love the contempt rule because it's now bigger than any podcast that we do, and it serves absolutely no purpose. It's just you get a point of contempt from me.
Callan, what's that look like as you find which side to stick to?
I think what Callan's doing is just like kind of keeping the blanket up, but like just kind of like tucking it down over the backpack part and Pidgey and just kind of like looking around, spotting in the trees where they are. And then just like vaguely, instead of explaining to anyone what she's doing, knowing that we're moving this marching band pattern, she's just acting as like a rudder in a kayak and just like re-maneuvering the blanket so people like shift and go the proper direction.
Perfect. Ford.
Yeah.
You're
there is a lot of things happening right now between the rain and hurting the Pokemon to stay under the blanket and Callan trying to steer the blanket from the back. So I would like to use my focus to make sure that we stay on the correct path.
okay.
So I'm going to do that.
All right. Fully
And I
focused.
dominate at it.
Yep. You want to describe that success to me?
Yeah, I just keep looking at where we're supposed to be going and making sure we're going that. It's not a very impressive. Like it was really good on the dice roll, but in functionality, I don't really do much.
It's hard. Go ahead.
In Ford's head, it's the most intense, like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then outside, it's just all this, like, da-da-da-da-da.
That's pretty much how I live my life.
All right. You guys are doing pretty good. I will say, is there anything during this trek, as you guys are doing this, that you talk about? it's also okay to say no.
Yes. We have a rather large argument about the movie Pulp Fiction because I'm trying to say that the movie came out in the 90s, but for some reason Callan won't drop the fact that it was made in the 70s.
Yeah. And Callan's very clear. She's never seen this
Yeah.
movie, has no fucking idea what this is. She's like, yeah, it's 1972, obviously.
My grandma wouldn't let me watch that movie. It was too much
Victor's
for-
grandma knows about it. It was clearly 1972.
That is so bonkers wrong. Like, so bonkers. Like, I don't even understand how, like, there's wrong stuff where you look at it and you're like, it's wrong, but I get how you could be. That's wrong. And I don't even get how you got there.
Victor, help me out here. How old is your grandma?
That doesn't, you can still watch movies past
When?
the age of
No.
50.
You stop learning at a certain age. So
That
we
is
can
not-
carbon
What?
date this movie based on what Victor's grandma knows.
Why did you stop so early then, Callan?
Well, because I am a different type of tree than Victor's grandma in this sscenario that we've created.
Tree, what?
I really think that you know that it was made in the 90s and you're just doing this to get at me.
I don't
And
think
I
so.
hate, no, I think so. And I hate it that it works. I should know better. But
You
it's
really
still-
should be the bigger person in
I
this
should.
scenario.
I should, but I can't. I can't let it go and I don't know why.
It's because, at the end of the day, it was made in the 70s.
No. Oh. Just, uh, Zen, breathing exercise. I don't know. Count to 10, maybe.
Lightning cracks.
It was the lightning of truth. I am correct.
You guys want to continue the skills challenge?
Yes.
now?
I have such a good one.
All right. Victor.
Wait, you have a
Uh,
good bonkers thing to say that's going to drive Ford nuts, or you have a good thing for the skills challenge?
Both.
Oh, well, do you want to say your thing?
No, Victor's got it. Come on.
Okay.
Let's get, hey, focus. Everyone.
And then Alex rolls for focus to make sure that the podcast stays on track. Roll 3d10s, Alex.
40.
Yeah.
14. I rolled a D14.
There's no way that real life Alex has a 3 in focus. I don't know why I just told you 3d10.
What would I have? What would my focus in real
oh,
IRL?
Like a 6.
So high.
Yeah. I've seen you when you get mad at stuff. Like it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense level of focus.
Expert
Like-
combat.
Let somebody in an escape room tell you a clue for a puzzle you've already
Oh,
solved.
Don't you fucking dare do that to me.
All right.
You know what though? My real life Pokemon education, still a 1. Still a 1. That one
Art
that one
imitates
translates.
life.
Yep.
Meta.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's how Savannah was born.
It's the meanest / nicest thing you've ever said to me.
All right, Victor.
I'm going to. So, we've been out in the cold, and we've been walking a while, and everyone's pretty, panting hard. Probably, I'm going to do medicine education to make sure everyone is doing okay, or if anybody needs any snacks or anything.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh. Yeah. When you ask about snacks, Chonks looks at you, leans her head off of you, your chest, and is face to face with you. Cha.
Hi. In my backpack, there's probably some candy bars in there.
She starts to crawl over, and Posey kind of is side eyeing as she's walking behind Ford, but like looking at you.
Yeah, you can have one too.
And she like takes off and starts climbing up the back of your leg, and her and Chonks are meeting up.
He's like staggering.
Spoons like floats his end over into the backpack, and like when he can't get in between Spoons or between Posey and Chonks, he just like focuses a little bit, and you see a little I don't know, do you have any like packs of coffee?
Oh, probably. I've probably got like instant coffee for emergencies.
One of them comes out and he takes it back into his corner, opens it and starts.
I like the idea that there's emergency coffee where you like pull it out and it works just like the life vests in the airplane. You just like pull a cord on it and all of a sudden you have a cup of coffee right there.
Oh my god, I need that though. It's like espresso beans.
Yeah.
All right, Callan.
Callan is going to use her command check once again because she's going to try and convince Posey that everyone would really love it if she did like a really cool Singing in the Rain number. Like, just really, I think that would go down well right now. I think this is what everybody wants.
Okay. Ooh, crit fail? Yes.
Oh, better. Oh no, I wanted to see it.
I mean, you can try too.
I will tell you that if that had worked, you would have gotten another Pokeball.
Okay. Posey nods. Eats one last little snack, and then and then as she like hits this note, a water gun shoots out, and it covers the ground in even more water, and the mud starts to sloosh and sloosh, and you all slip where you're at, and you start to like slide down a hill a little bit. You're not falling yet, but you're starting to slide. And also, just as like that all happens, and you start to like notice that you are sliding, Spoons starts teleporting around everywhere. Ford.
Okay. So I had one that I was going to use, but now I guess I should use athletics to try and pull the blanket to stop everybody from sliding.
That'd be beautiful.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do.
All right. That is a success. So as this water gun hits, and Callan and Victor, you all start to slide, and Ford grabs the blanket. Now you all are starting to get rained on now, but he's holding you with the blanket, like from like sliding all the way down, and you guys catch your footing, but Spoons is still popping everywhere. Totodile is about to, she's still Posey is still singing, and she's about to hit another long note. Victor.
I'm not amazing at this, but I think Victor's gonna be like, Spoons, time to come back, and Posey, no water gun, please, and use command to kind of snap everybody back in her. I'm not very good at this, but
that's a success. So and Spoons is, and he gets back underneath the, like, it's taut right now, but he gets to his corner and just lifts it up. He's like holding it in front of him until you guys can kind of get it back up. Callan.
I liked it, Posey. I thought you were doing great.
You see Chonks on Victor's backpack, lift their head out of the bag and look at you. Cha! Looks at
Yeah, you're doing great too.
Nanda. Back into the bag.
I had a thought.
Nice.
T-H-O-T.
Nice.
Thank
nice,
you.
nice, nice.
Can't, okay, I know that we're doing this blanket thing. Can't spoons do a thing with the powers of illusion and mind trickery?
Your mastery of the English language just amazes me sometimes.
She's
I feel like
Canadian.
you're being mean to me.
A little bit. I can't thing.
Yes, with illusion and mind.
Thing.
Did you not hear the other words? The illusion
Well, we were
and
just
the mind
hanging out with a
trickery?
magician, so
All right, fine. Can I roll like a fucking... God damn it, I just had this and now it's gone. Now it's gone. Oh, can I roll like a perception to see if we're almost there?
Yeah. Give me perception.
I was just making conversation with the whole spoons and
Oh.
the...
Hang on, do the conversation. Ah.
That was the whole conversation. It was her saying thing and me making fun of her for saying thing.
Callan's gonna be quiet for like 45 more seconds and then be like, telekinesis!
Do you still want to roll perception?
Yes, I just need Ford to acknowledge that I said
I-
telekinesis.
Okay.
Ford,
All right.
Ford,
Yeah.
Ford,
Yeah.
Ford,
Okay.
telekinesis.
Yeah, that's okay. All right.
That's the word.
Yeah, I got
Ford.
it. I got
Ford,
it.
the word I was looking for.
All right. You win. You're
I do win. And now I will roll a perception check. Ooh.
2 successes. Callan, you are looking and the rain is falling. It's even getting harder to see because it's so thick. Lightning crashes again, but you see a sign. It says Ranger Station, 7 miles that way.
You guys, we are so freaking far.
Okay, I thought that was close. In like a distance of days to the next town, I thought 7 miles was kind of close.
We are 7 miles away.
that's several hours of walking. Oh
That's so long.
no!
Oh.
Oh no!
You see the 7's marked out, and it says 3.
it says 0.7.
It says 3. Oh yeah, it says 2.7.
Oh, okay. Hang on. There's a decimal. I missed the decimal in the heavy downpour. It's not as far. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We're almost there.
Okay, Ford's gonna look at Victor and be like, "Hey, Victor, do you think spoons could do a telekinesis thing?" No, never mind.
No, finish it. Finish it. Finish the thought, Ford.
So Ford for his next trick shall as we're walking, we're gonna come across a stick in the ground that I think is going to trip several of the Pokemon, so I would like to use combat to kick the shit out of the stick and get it out of the road.
Okay.
This is how you lose a fight with a stick.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh, no.
So somehow
I gotta look
in
up
exactly the right fashion.
something real quick.
Yeah, he succeeds and then manages to fail enough to cancel out his succeeding.
Does this mean you kick the shit out of it?
Yeah.
But it's...
Kick it into my own face.
I gotta look up stats.
I
On a
kick it,
stick?
and I kick it, and it just spins and trips all the Pokemon.
You like kick it, but it's like a super like springy leaf, so it like comes back and just whoosh, whips you across the face. Does 8d40s of damage.
AD40s.
You take 163 stick damage.
As you kick this,
When you said 8D40s, all I could think of was D's 40.
D's 40. WD's 40s right to your face.
I don't even get a number. I get a letter. It's like
No.
algebra. I get an algebra of damage.
you kick this stick.
Femdus.
X equals ouch, motherfucker.
A femdus of damage.
You kick the stick
What's-
forward, and it kind of scoots out and scoots out and around the way into a bush, and then you see the stick come back out, and you hear "Whoa!" and it's this -2 versus your AC.
Wait, what? Oh, no.
6 -2. Does that hit your AC?
Oh
Or your not your AC, your evasion scores.
yeah, that's what it is. Hang on, let me find them. My evasion score. Why is it not showing? I'm not looking in the right spot. Oh, there it is. It's a 1.
So this thing kicks you, and you're gonna take some damage. But what you need to know right now is, let me see. Oh yeah, that's it. You just take damage.
Okay.
I gotta roll it though. Where am I? All right, so this plus 4. That roll 2? Yeah. 7 plus 4, 11. Minus your
Jeez.
defense.
Minus my defense. Okay, so 4.
Yeah, and then the bush kind of shakes a little bit. But like it has stopped your group when this thing kicked you.
Okay. I don't fall though.
You don't fall.
Okay. I'm going to immediately back away from the bush. Be like,
Yeah, you back up. Nothing happens.
I pull the blanket with me though, so hopefully everybody comes with me.
Yeah, you guys back up some. Unless anybody stops. Anybody doesn't want to back up? Oh. All right. What's next?
Not kicking any more sticks.
So for now, we're out of the skills challenge, and you guys are standing here on the trail.
Did y'all see that snake in the middle? I tried to kick the snake, and then it tried to bite me.
That's not how I remember it.
It's raining really hard. It might have looked different, but it was a snake. It was a violent creature, and we are lucky to be alive. I am very brave for what I did.
Callan's looking at Victor like, are you buying this?
Let's just let him believe that.
All right, that seems good for him. We should every once in a while. It's like when you're like playing with toys, and every once in a while you have to let the the Pokemon win so that they feel accomplished.
Right,
I think yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Ford.
Yeah.
Good job, Ford.
All right.
What, Austin?
What you guys do?
Keep going. It's raining.
All right, as you all move forward, you're muted.
You're not gonna. All right. Cool.
I can't tell if that's to me or Austin.
To Ford.
Oh, okay. Nope. We gotta keep going.
As you all move,
Wait, hold on. What do you think? I'm not. You want to go back and grab the snake? I don't want to grab the snake.
so just to be clear, the bush wherever the snake was is in front of you.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You think I should go check out the bush? I don't want to check out the bush. Callan, you go check out the bush.
I mean, sure, I can.
Make sure the snake is gone.
All right, Callan will go and check it out, knowing full well it's not a snake.
As soon as you get up to the bush, and you peer in to see what this thing is, whoodle! A stick comes out, and like you manage to turn just in time to like deflect a blow a little bit, but it does hit your backpack, and the egg out into the grass and starts rolling down a hill. And I think that's,
Oh my God.
that's where we'll stop this episode.
You son
Wait,
of a
wait.
fucking...
Oh, fuck. The snake just bit her.
My egg!
You can catch more of me at CZDrop on Twitter or twitch.tv/CZDrop. You know, I stream D&D every other Sunday at 11 American Eastern Time or 10 Canadian Central Time in the morning. That's where you can find me at. Tim.
Hey, I'm Tim. You can find me at Remo Beware on Twitter or in a much better place, horsegirls.club, because I do a podcast called Horse Girls. You may have heard of it. It's pretty good. What about you, Casey?
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm some places on the internet. You should check out my link tree, which is linktr.ee/KCD Studios for finding me places. But most importantly, I write and draw a webcomic called B-Side You, and you can read that for free at bsideyoucomic.com. And if you read it and you like it, you can go to my Patreon, patreon.com/KCD Studios, and help me support making the comic. And otherwise, check out Animorphs Anonymous, which I do with Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex. I wanted to bring the energy that Tim brought here, so here we are. You can find me on Twitter at AlexandBirds and TikTok at AlexandBirds. Now, I have no videos. Congrats, you can still find me. Literally, just find me on all the things I do with these fine people. I'm on Dungeons and Draken Beams, Horse Girls with Tim and Jenna, and with Casey at Animorphs Anonymous, and then a few other side projects, some of them that are on hiatus right now, like Soup Salad Sandwich and Cat Mystic Crisis, a Superboy podcast. And those are most of the places you can find me. The others, you win a prize if you find me there.
I brought a ton of energy. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was the way you started. You turned to the camera, you're like, "Hi, my name is Tim."
Very Mr. Rogers.
You could start late, but at least you're starting. Okay, bye.